So start by taking your beautiful leeks, chop off the top and the bottom, and then I like to slice those in half, and we want to chop our leeks nice and chunky and stick them to one side. Next, everyone's favourite, peeling the potatoes. Work your way through them, and then we want to dice our potatoes into about 2 to 3 inch cubes. The potatoes will thicken the soup and make it nice and chunky. Just pop them into a bowl and stick them to one side. And next, we want to prepare our corn. We want to tear away the outer skins, clean it up a little bit, stand it up straight, and run your knife down the sides, removing all of the corn. Do be careful here, use a very sharp knife. Stick that to one side along with our leeks and our potatoes. Now we're ready to cook. Take a Dutch oven, just a touch of olive oil, and then chuck in our leeks. Give the leeks a really good season with sea salt and freshly ground black pepper, and then go in with a nice generous knob of butter. We want to really roast off our leeks, remove all of that water, and it will really intensify the flavours. And then chuck in your potatoes, and we just need to give these about 2 minutes until they start to warm up. And then pour in plain boiling water, and then chuck in 1 or 2 fish stock pots or stock cubes. At this point, we want to season to taste. Give this 5 minutes or so to beautifully simmer until the potato is soft, and then give that a gentle mashing, not too much, just want some of the potato to thicken up the soup. And to finish, chuck in your corn. Let this simmer away for another 5 minutes, and then cover and pop it to one side. And then take a small saucepan on a low to medium heat. Gently place in your smoked haddock, skins and all. And we want to only just cover that with some full fat milk. And also a splash of single cream. We want 2/3 milk, 1/3 cream. And then very gently, very slowly, poach your smoked haddock in the milk for about 6 to 8 minutes. This will obviously cook the haddock, but most importantly, it will beautifully infuse the milk with a gorgeous smoked haddock flavour. After about 6 to 8 minutes, remove your smoked haddock. Pop it onto a plate, and we want to gently break it up and remove the skin. We want it fairly chunky, but not too chunky, but also not too fine. Once you've done that, pop the smoked haddock back into the smaller saucepan, and ladle over the base of our chowder. Make it as thick and chunky as you like, and then we finish that with a ladle or 2 of our beautifully infused milk. Heat that very gently just for a few minutes on a medium to low heat. Make sure you heat it very gently, and then we just want to tear in a really nice handful of fresh parsley. Tear it in to keep it nice and rustic, and then give that a really good stir through. Season if you need to taste, stir that through, and now we're ready to serve. If you want the full recipe, click the link in the description below, head over to my website and get yourself signed up to my newsletter to receive all of the week's recipes. One email every Friday with all of the recipes from the week. So that was my beautiful smoked haddock chowder. Thick, rich, chunky, rustic and delicious. I assure you, you will not be disappointed. Beautiful, served with some nicely buttered, crusty white bread.